Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Security. Emu my phone na sempani for akwa pa onipa mako dumiensa. Na sa dumiensa ye ne sika ana wonum etwa. Na sankrofo yi a ompanifo susu se wonum edi sa sikatwa no animu no. Eye yasi alia. Ono mfinsi aduana num. Ono no Syria mamu no ofiri no abetena o my Ghana mu. Is Legon wotie. Ana afa ekura no opanyini a wono ana Harford Auto Services eye ne dia wonkra ha sei na waka hu ebi. Danjuma Zakaria alias Sanase mkrofo na bone mrane se Alhaji Muhammad. Ono so yomfinchia aduana enkro ono so eka hu ebi. Na dia omu ye nyina ne se so kopie Mokotoka International Airport nche ha yia no awo ho. Wonum awo eye company bi wo hono mo no chese niema ane akade akrofo de amane abedu o mayi mu de no mo ye hu adwuma mu yi o mo gino mo de aba o mayi mu eye na Charter Cargo and Freight Company na ne nyina ne se enkrofo ehise ho ene dollars no mu cha o mo se Ghana cedi ne mu ha o mo pede mu oduro enti $100 na ne wo mu cha $10,000 no egu trunk mu eno ma se atwa bia ka ho no suitcase na wo mu ahyehye wo mu na ne obadifo bi eye national security fo asotire no muti kopie mu hono mu a o makwachi lipa mako edumiensa na mpanifo kire mu a wabra mu kokopie ho no wo mu hu ne se sika no matwa be $5 million de wonu mu atwa chese wo mu de ba be business wo mayi mu entie ne agase no we hia no ma bondo ba kwa ka se papa
now we say na one no ware abusia mu a ye baka so ye sansani won pebre amobra
ai eti feki eno mu twa ne nkra ha ya dollars ana wonu mu twa na wabra aposifo nsa so sa dipa bi ensa pa chi no ana no mu toto to ma no na wi ase no mo se oh anyi ye nko a ene omu koya Esther Amozia Obabesia waka hu bi Imad Aldahi waka hu bi Kamal Muhammad Abdullah Yakubu Osman Samuel Abebio ana afi John Denyo Desmond Delali Domina Aliki Happiness Prosper Chuku Victor Israel Paddy Christian Holdbrook na chese di na yabobodo dodo na ya manfrafo a wonom anya Ghana fo ena ma behya o mayi mu na chese dollars na wo mu echa na wo mu cha na chese wo mu de ye de wonom pe ene se enkrofo bi koyi eye national security fo asotira wonom tumi bo na me no ka se de nipa dumiensa wache wo mu a wodo mu akoko aban abankuam
na oche sa enkrofo dumiensa nipa na odi wo mu enim eye ya se Elia a over 45 years oye Syria ni na ote East Legon ono na ye ona ema Airport Auto Service ewo Accra ena nipa okano ho ye Danjuma Zakaria robona friend Alhaji Muhammad ono so 49 years ono so every tema West na oche omo ewo na Charter Cargo and Freight Company ewo KLM office Kwata mu hono ma wo Mokotoka International Airport na oche wo mu emimre bra na abo 5:30 emimre nu wa na oche wo mu na bra oche wo mu no na ska ekita wo mu enya Ghana ska na eye $100 what chire wo bo ano mako $10,000 na ekita wo mu na o ma hye bi ewo metal trunk mu afeso showcase mu na wa hye SK mu na odi every warehouse bi e won papa mu wono mu ever na panifo address bra o hye wo mu ne ska o ji every wo mu no na ebro $5 million na ekita wo mu na omo kasa nipa mienu ya na odi sa nipa dunia san animu eye Esther Omoji Emel Abdihi Kalma Muhammad Abdullah Yakub Osman Abebio Afesu John Doyi Desmond Dalila Afesu Happiness Prosper Chuku Victor Israel Paddy Christian Hookbrook na yasa akofodu yesanya national security esa eka wo mu na nentia yasa aka every national security secretariat express ya say Muhammad ena afeso ya say Elia Alhaji Muhammad express enya dia sa kwadu a mpanimfoɔ de bɔ wɔn ni ɔmo ni hu ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ni hu biara.
National Security has busted a 13-member gang involved in the printing and distribution of fake currency notes to unsuspecting victims, mostly foreign nationals. A statement issued by the National Security Secretariat said the gang, led by one Yassé Alia, a 45-year-old Syrian resident in East Legon and an owner of Hartford Auto Service in Accra, were rounded up in a warehouse within the premises of NAC Charter Cargo and Freight Company near KLM offices within the Kotoka International Airport. Freshly printed $10,000 bundles of fake $100 notes concealed in 2 large metal trunks and a suitcase were retrieved from the warehouse. My colleague Latif Idris joins me with more on this one. Latif, does a statement explain the modus operandi of this gang?
It does, Aisha, and I would like to read portions of the statement as issued by National Security. So it says that the group's modus operandi, according to intelligence gathered so far by national security operatives, suggests that these individuals lure unsuspecting victims with claims that they have access to millions of US dollars in Libya. Now, Aisha, they don't just make these claims, they back it by actions for you to believe that what they are selling to you is indeed genuine. So what do? Victims are given genuine US dollars cash. So they give you $100 bills to go and spend on the market.
Okay.
These are genuine currencies. So you go out there, you spend it, and then you believe in what they are selling to you.
Okay.
So that takes you to the next steps.
Okay.
So to spend for free as proof of the genuineness of the deal. Once convinced, victims are requested to deposit huge sums of US dollars as freight charges to aid the shipments of the said dollars to the victims. Upon receipt of these amounts, so they do this to a number of people. They give you, say, $100, $200, go and spend, so that you believe that indeed what they are selling to you is genuine. Now, once they get you to buy into that, they ask you to pay an amount of money to help them bring into Ghana the loads of US dollars they have back in Libya.
And that's when you now get the fake ones.
Now, once you suspect or victims make the payment, upon receipt of the amount, the suspects are given package of fake dollars stashes. Now, when you go onto the market to spend, then the law catches up with you.
So what assurances are we getting from the quarters of the National Security?
So officials of National Security have assured Ghanaians that government was determined to rid the country of fake currency syndicates and warned that persons involved in the illegality would be arrested and dealt with according to the laws of the country. Now, Aisha, we know that these are not just Ghanaians. They are doing this with foreigners. We know some Syrians are involved, some Ghanaians are involved, and ladies and gentlemen, I mean, males, females, all of them come
involved
together to form
this kind of syndicate
that are printing fake US currencies here on our soil.
That's quite a serious matter. Let's get deeper into this matter and let's speak with Professor Kwesi Enin, who is a security analyst and director, Faculty of Academic Affairs and Research at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center. Prof, thanks so much for your time. At a time when the country is seriously dealing with the rising rates of crime and the infiltration of foreigners, the latest we are seeing is this syndicate. How do we deal with this matter as we also strive to maintain diplomacy? Hello, Prof. Enin.
Yes.
Hello, Prof. Enin.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now, loud and clear.
Yes. Hello. Yes, good. Diplomacy ends where organized crime and criminal networks undertake activities and actions that threatens the reputation, the dignity, the development, the security of another state. So irrespective of the numbers who are involved in this particular crime and where they come from, similar to those involved in other criminal activities like Galamsey, it is the operating domestic law that should be made to work. And if the law says they should go in for 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, that is the law that should be applied. That is one. Two relates to the sheer volumes of money that we are talking about. First, we are talking about genuine US dollars co-mingling with fake US dollars. What these guys do when these people who are greedy themselves get caught in this is that they receive the genuine dollars, which they then put into our financial system, and then it becomes even much more cleaner. There are a couple of things that arises from here. One is that these deposits, when they are then retrieved, we are not sure where they send it. So we need to look at their bank transactions, their phone records, their networks, because what they are doing relates to two serious potential dangers to Ghana. One is money laundering. The second is possible terrorist financing. So I think it's important for the Bank of Ghana, Yoko, the national security guys, to really take their time, dismantle their phones, their laptops, and begin to use network analysis to get to wherever their friends are. The other point in the statement was this character who came masquerading and telling people, do you know who I am? And I am coming from this office and I am going to call. That reflects a larger problem in our society. The usage of important people's names and their offices to commit crimes and to intimidate law enforcement officers from doing what is right. That particular case must be treated separately, precisely because it seeks to bring the government into disrepute. And that is something that we need to calm down on.
I'm grateful for your time, Professor Kwesi Enin. He is the Director of Academic Affairs at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center.